Under a tense and volatile sky, Israel faced a massive barrage of Iranian missiles on Tuesday night, plunging the region into an unprecedented crisis. Just hours after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ordered the largest ground operation in southern Lebanon in decades, Iran retaliated with a salvo of 200 ballistic missiles, marking a new chapter in the spiraling conflict. The strikes, aimed at military sites across Israel, were in response to the assassination of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah in Beirut the previous week, significantly escalating tensions between Tehran and Tel Aviv. The Iranian missiles, reportedly targeting military bases near Tel Aviv, triggered air raid sirens across Israel. While the majority were intercepted, Israeli military officials reported no casualties. However, rocket debris caused fires, leading to one civilian death near Jericho, according to Palestinian civil defense authorities. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu swiftly vowed retaliation, warning that Iran had made a big mistake and will pay.
Tonight, Iran again attacked Israel with hundreds of missiles. This attack failed. It was thwarted thanks to Israel's air defense system, which is the most advanced in the world. I congratulate the IDF for its impressive achievement. It was also thwarted thanks to the vigilance and responsibility shown by you, the citizens of Israel. I also thank the United States for its support in our defense effort. Iran made a big mistake tonight, and it will pay for it. The regime in Iran does not understand our determination to defend ourselves and our determination to retaliate against our enemies. We will stand by the rule we established. Whoever attacks us, we will attack them. This is true wherever we fight the axis of evil. This is true for Judea and Samaria, West Bank. It is true for Gaza, Lebanon, Yemen, Syria, and it is also true for Iran. We fight the axis of evil everywhere.
This latest exchange deepened fears of an uncontrollable escalation between the two regional powers. The US, Israel's staunch ally, pledged its support, with President Joe Biden announcing new sanctions on Iran while emphasizing a measured approach to avoid full-scale war. The US Sixth Fleet, guided missile destroyers USS Cole, DDG-67, and USS Bulkley, DDG-84, engaged multiple Iranian ballistic missiles in defense of Israel from the eastern Mediterranean Sea, showcasing America's commitment to Israel's security in this volatile moment. Adding to the mounting instability, an earlier attack in the seaside city of Jaffa further intensified concerns. 2 gunmen opened fire, killing 6 and injuring 10, raising fears that the escalating violence could lead to terror attacks inside Israel. As Israel prepares its response, the region remains precariously balanced. Israeli military Chief Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi reaffirmed that Israel is ready to strike anywhere in the Middle East.
Iran launched approximately 200 missiles at the State of Israel yesterday. Iran attacked civilian areas and endangered the lives of many citizens. Thanks to proper civilian behavior and high-quality defenses, the damage was relatively minor. We will respond. We know how to locate important targets. We know how to strike with precision and power. I visited Tel Nof Air Base before the holiday began. The base is fully operational. It has not ceased to operate for a moment and continues to carry out strikes wherever required. We have the capabilities to reach and strike any point in the Middle East. And those of our enemies who have not yet understood this will soon understand. On the eve of the holiday, the IDF is operating and striking on all fronts. IDF soldiers will mark the holiday in the Gaza Strip, Lebanon, Judea and Samaria, and on all the borders, with reinforced forces and heightened readiness.
President Biden and his senior aides have urged Israel to avoid direct strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities, reflecting U.S. concerns about escalation. Despite this, Israel remains determined to retaliate for the missile barrage. Discussions in Washington now focus on the possibility of retaliatory strikes targeting Iranian-backed militias in Yemen or Syria, rather than Iran directly. U.S. officials advise limited, strategic responses to avoid a broader conflict. Israel has already initiated its response. Hassan Jaffa al-Qasir, the son-in-law of the late Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, was reportedly killed in an Israeli airstrike in Damascus on Wednesday, along with 3 civilians. The airstrike, which targeted a residential building in the Meza suburb of western Damascus, is seen as Israel's retaliation for the Iranian missile attack. Tuesday's events underscore a sharp escalation in the conflict. Israel's last defense against an Iranian attack in April saw U.S. officials pushing for restraint. However, this time, with Iran's attack being larger and closer to Israeli population centers, the stakes are higher. Both sides now face a critical decision: escalate further or seek diplomatic solutions as the region teeters on the edge of wider conflict.
Yeah, man, lots. No, no, no. Mira, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. No, no.